right move for white is to play king a6. Yes, there can be some other way to win with the knight pawn. We know we cannot win with the rook pawn in this type of situation. And with the knight pawn also there is some difficulty. If we don't play nicely, then of course we will end up doing a draw. And here in this position, our king, the white king, cannot reach to the 7th rank immediately. So that's why we will choose to bring the king in the rook's line. We will not try to stay in the bishop's line. Go on the rook's line. Black will follow. Move the pawn. And again move the pawn. Our pawn has reached on the 7th line without a check. So black is forced to go out, winning. Okay. Let's see this variation once again. This was the position. Right move is play king a6. Black will follow. And now start moving the pawn. And pawn has reached the 7th rank without check. So easy to make a queen now. So this is winning. Okay, Aviv. You did it correctly. Let's see your move, what you have done. And then I will explain you. You did king d5. Unknowingly, you did the right moves over here. And this is the diagonal opposition you had taken. And after this, move the pawn. The pawn is going on the 7th rank without a check. So obviously, this will help you get the rook to avoid the stalemate. So whatever you played is correct, absolutely correct. But let's discuss the idea once again. You played first king d5. It is a right move. In fact, this is the only move right now for the white pair. King c8. And then you played king c4. King c4 is this. Remember one thing. Your king was on d5. You played one move to king c4. Take a one move. Black played this. Then you played the second move over here on d4. You played two moves. And then in the third move, you have to go back to d5 square. And that's what you did. This idea is only called triangulation. What is the idea or purpose of triangulation? We try to do triangulation to switch the side. Switch the side means when you had started in this position, it's your turn to play. But after the triangulation, now it is black to play. You reach the same position with black to play. And that is the advantage of triangulation. And now black is in trouble. In fact, this is called black is in ZUGZWANG. Why is, I'll explain you the word of ZUGZWANG later on. Why ZUGZWANG? Because whatever black will do, black will have to lose something. For example, if black plays over here, then obviously you will play the king over here. And now whatever black does, doesn't matter. You will get the entry and black will have to lose this a pawn. And he will lose the game after that. Similarly, after king d5, if black plays king b8 or king d8, in both the case, you will be able to play king d6, taking opposition. This time it is diagonal opposition. And black has no defense for this c pawn. You'll promote your c pawn. Yes, of course, make a rook. And after that, it's easy to win the game further. For example, this.
Over and up.
So this is the checkmate. So this idea is called triangulation. Triangulation, three sides, three moves, three corners, whatever you say, you can say. And yes, you did the triangulation in this position. One, then two, and on the third move, you have to reach on the same square. This is the triangulation. And after triangulation, you got the winning position. Okay, Abhi, so this is a draw, in fact, because now black can play like this. White has to leave this pawn. For example, white can play something like this. If black captures, white has to take opposition. So white can achieve a draw in this position. White should win. So how can the white win in this position?
I suppose white can try something like e6, then
King to e6.
again.
Okay. Okay, let's play king e6. And obviously black will try to guard his pawn.
But then you cannot do this one because then he'll just capture. So you have to go, in which case
And this
lose
is, what do you think? This is winning for?
black. I mean white.
Exactly.
Losing.
Right. Winning for white. Exactly.
Hmm.
So this position, okay, let's go back in the start. The idea in this position is called ZUGZWANG. What is ZUGZWANG? ZUGZWANG. ZUGZWANG. ZUGZWANG means right now the position is balanced, equal, but the side who has to move will have to lose something. Will have to give up something. Now, for example, how will we use the idea of ZUGZWANG in this? When white played this is the right move. This is the right move. There is no other move to win the game. This is the only right move. So black is forced to come over here to guard his pawn. Of course, black cannot come here. Pawn is there. And in that case, we'll put the king on this square, guarding our pawn. Same time, we're attacking this pawn. And black has nothing to play. Wherever the black plays, black will be forced to lose this pawn. And that's why white will win the game. So this position itself is called ZUGZWANG. Both have the equal material, but the side who has to play, who has to move, will have to lose something. Rook to g5 is the right move. Cutting off the king from pawn. So black has two choices. Either black can play the king just like this here and there for the time pass move, or he can start moving his pawn. Okay. Let's consider, suppose king played a time pass move. White will try to move out the king and try to bring it near the pawn. And in case if black moves his pawn at any time, then obviously the right move is to attack the pawn directly with the rook. King cannot come for his rescue. So only move again and winning for the white. Now we'll see another variation. After rook g5, if black does continue some time pass move. After this, if black knows that if he'll start moving his pawn, then with this move, with rook g3, black is going to lose the game. So what will he do? He can keep on playing his king here and there. That can be another variation, right? So in that case, you have to bring your king. Again over here, of course, you can shift your rook, but don't try to bring your king from this side. Otherwise, this will let the black king to come on this line, and black king will come ahead for the king pawn promotion. So you can shift your rook. Again, king is forced to go here and there. King cannot go this side. King cannot afford to come on d6. Otherwise, there is the immediate winning for white with this move. Okay. So that's why black is forced to play his king somewhere like this. And then you can start moving your king again. Don't bring it here. This will be a mistake again. Otherwise, black can start moving his pawn and your rook will not able to reach on this square. Leave the rook's line vacant and start moving your king like this way. And yes, now you can come here because rook needs to come on this square. And you can go. So this is a bit lengthy. The process is a bit lengthy, but doesn't matter. There is a short win. And you're getting the win with this good move that you tried to cut off the king from the pawn. So this was the idea in this.